Hello, my name is Alyssa Kim. My topic is how to divide fractions, and the grade level this is targeted towards is 5th graders. Some prerequisites to the lecture are that students should know the definitions of reciprocal, simplifying, prime number, and greatest common factor, also known as the GCF. Students should know how to multiply and divide whole numbers. Students should also know how to use prime factorization trees. Some possible on-time remediation of the topic might be going over definitions of reciprocal, prime number, and greatest common factor, GCF. And it also may include me showing an example of prime factorization by using a factor tree. Hello class, today I will be teaching you how to divide simple fractions. I'll be doing 2 problems today and I'll be starting with number 1. The first problem is 1/2 divided by 7/9. In order to divide fractions, the first step is to bring down the first fraction. Instead of a division sign, you would actually put a multiplication sign in between the fractions. And then the next step is bringing down 7/9, but rather than bringing it down as 7/9, you would do its reciprocal. The reciprocal is basically where you flip the numerator and the denominator. So you would bring it down as 9/7. From here, you would just multiply straight across as you normally would. So it would come out to 1 times 9 over 2 times 7. And that equals 9/14. This is your answer. And it cannot be simplified any further because they share no common factors. The second problem is 3/4 divided by 7/8. So again, the first step is bringing down the first fraction. So you bring down 3/4. You would put a multiplication sign instead of a division sign. And then you would do the reciprocal of 7/8. So again, you would flip it to get the reciprocal, and you would get 8/7. Again, you would multiply straight across as you normally would. So 3 times 8 over 4 times 7. You would get 24 over 28. However, this is not your final answer because you still have to simplify it to its simplest form. In order to simplify your fraction, you must first find the greatest common factor. To do this, we'll be creating prime factorization trees of 24 and 28. So for 24, you need to think of 2 numbers that multiply and equal 24. I'll be using the example of 3 and 8. So 3 is already a prime number, but 8 can be broken down even further. It can be broken down to 2, 4. So you circle the 2 because it's prime, and you can break down 4 even further to 2 times 2. And you're done. We work on 28. So you think of, again, 2 numbers that multiply each other and equal 28. So it'll be 4 times 7. 7 is a prime number, so we can circle it, but we can break down 4 to 2 and 2. Circle them both, and I'll write this out just so it looks neater. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 equals 24. Whereas 28 is 2 times 2 times 7 equals 28. So we will line these up and find which match. So we can circle these right here, they match, these match right here. And what we would do from here is multiply them. 2 times 2 equals 4. This number is the greatest common factor for 24 and 28. We'd use this number to simplify 24 28s. So here I am dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 4. So it'd be 24 divided by 4, 28 divided by 4. And your final answer would be 6/7, because it cannot be simplified any further.